This is Clarityempress, the Empress of Clarity, here to do a collective energy reading. I hope everyone is doing well. This is the reading prior to the live donation reading, which is less than an hour from now. Hope everybody is doing well. No, y'all don't expect me, but here I am. Here I go. Here I am. Here I go. All right. I'll let some people get into the building. What's up, kitty cat? What's up, Osa? All right. All right, welcome to the channel, y'all. We're about to get started. All right, so so the message from Spirit is that somebody can basically sorry their way into nothingness, right? And that message has been on repeat for me. So I know when I get repeat messages and conversations that Spirit has me tune into stay the same or are very similar, that's a message I know I need to deliver. All right, so again, you can sorry your way into nothingness and somebody will lovingly release you. You know, love don't go away just because you don't work out with somebody. I mean, it can turn into something else, but it doesn't just necessarily go away. So, let's get this thing cracking, y'all. That just reminded me what I gotta do. All right, Spirit, give me a message for the collective. Priest. I feel like either this was a marriage or somebody is getting advice on their divinity, right? Maybe some spiritual advice, religious advice, something like that, or just common sense advice. Tell me more, Spirit. I don't know. Bondage. Somebody could be Eight of Swords, trapped in their mind, kind of energy, stuck to something, stuck to the past, stuck to their way of doing things. Tell me more. Or actually abused. Hey. Hi, Tuesday. Hi, Musa. Hi, Carmen. And manifestation here. Somebody's praying. That's what I feel like this is advice. What's up, Black Cherry? This is the advice that the priest is giving someone. Somebody who feels trapped, stuck to a certain situation that they don't want to be in. I mean, no one is in bondage intentionally. Like, you might not try to get out, but you don't put yourself in the ropes. This is a trap. Somebody has to, you know what I'm saying, kidnap you, lock you up, or whatever. You can stay willingly, meaning you cannot try to get out the ropes, but you don't put yourself in bondage, right? And I feel like the advice that the priest is giving someone is to pray. You know, pray that Spirit gives you the solution. If you look at this halo right here, that to me, and that's the first time I paid attention and noticed it, so I noticed it's a download. It's like Spirit when you pray or you fast and pray or whatever, that's when your downloads come. That's when your ideas show. Some people think manifestation is just simply somebody closing their eyes, wishing, hoping. You know what I'm saying? But this is more about somebody praying for a solution. What they need to do. Okay, what's my next move? Where's my guidance coming from? And your guidance will be coming from your intuition. All right, so this is just a collective, and at 9:30 I will start the donation readings. So you'll be first up. I'm just doing a collective for now. Okay, that's starting at 9:30. Do me a favor, retract that for now, Black Cherry. Soulmate. So somebody's in another situation, and again, they get advice from a priest, maybe how to end the situation that's feeling like, you know how they talk about somebody's in a ball and chain type of relationship when they're married to somebody that's a heavy weight on them. So this is manifestation. Somebody's like, all right, I need to manifest a different outcome with my soulmate, and I don't feel like this person is feeling like their significant other or their higher level commitment, I would say, is their soulmate. Tell me more. Somebody praying. They sitting there like, please, Spirit, what do I do? What's next? Yeah, because this person's in conflict. Whoever is in a situation they feel like they're in bondage, they're in conflict with that person. They argue with them, they fuss, they complain. What's the bottom of it? Oh my God. Okay, so this person is abused. All right, now I gotta tell you the download I was having, and then we're gonna keep going. Now, part of the download I was having on my way to do this live, I was saying to someone, why is it that people believe a known liar? Okay? And I don't care who the known liar is in your life. Why do you believe them? I need y'all to ask yourself that and put it in the chat for me if you have a rationale behind it, because I don't understand it. You know the person is a liar. They're not honest with you. Why do you find a reason to believe anything that comes out their mouth? I just want to know. What would make you believe somebody you know is a liar? Because somebody is abusive here. Somebody is always lying and arguing to cover up their stuff and keeping somebody in bondage, because the other thing is this person is keeping somebody in how you put it, like they're taking their free will with the lies. That's what keeps them in bondage. Their bondage could be obligations. Their bondage could just be mental conflict. Their bondage could be financial. It's an abuse of some sort. Somebody is abusing their power on somebody. Someone is recently seeking advice on that. They've been praying about it. And I feel like that's part of what the priest is saying. You need to pray, right? And you need to listen to your gut. You need to listen to your intuition, because in order to have peaceful relationships with soulmate individuals, you got to come out of this conflict. You're going to have to face it. It's going to be conflict nonetheless. I've shared with y'all in the past about my DV situation. And one of the things I knew about that situation prior to the ending was that it would end in conflict. Regardless of how I wanted it to go, I could not get a peaceful resolution with that situation. It was going to end in conflict. I wasn't in a position to pack up and leave. I wasn't, everything was in my name. It wasn't as simple. I was able to pack up and leave though, but not before the conflict, at least in my situation. But it makes sense if you have the ability to leave a bad abusive situation, and I don't care what kind, whether it's physical, mental, emotional, financial, if you have the ability to stash a couple dollars, do it. Hide that. Don't reveal to the next person what you doing. But you got to get out of that situation. Yeah, there it is. They're looking for a reason to stay connected. I just don't get it. It's not something, it just doesn't resonate. Because if you lie to me, I might give you the benefit of the doubt a couple times. I have in the past. In the past. You know, we put that behind us now, right? But if your lies end up hurting me, I think, in some way, or hurting my other relationships or something, if I believe you, I can't say it's blind because I know you lie. You know what I'm saying? I know that you are good for tearing people up. Why would I welcome your lies? I don't get it, y'all. But too many people want, like you said, to stay connected to the liar. I saw a video that came up on my feeds. I don't know why. I don't know why the algorithms gave it to me, but they gave it to me. So I decided, let me watch it. The man was holding up a live, I guess, showing his wife. What would make him do this? He could only have been narcissistic to me because it doesn't make any other sense any other way. But he cheated on his wife 17 times in a 10-year span that they were married. I don't know how long they were together, but they had been married for 10 years. And her resolution was two choices, and that's it. It's either we have an open marriage, because she said, I already start doing my thing, so it's whatever. And you're not going to stop me. That's what she said. She said, either we have an open marriage, so you can stay here, be around your children, or we get a divorce. And he's like, no, 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 I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want. She's like, you don't get to want. It don't matter what you want. This is the options. That's it. You want to stay in your children's life or child life. I don't know if they got one or more. But if you want to stay here, if you want to stay in the marriage, it's going to have to be open from now on. Period. And he's like, no, you can't do that. She's like, oh, I can do whatever I want. So, what? Yeah, you can go and block that one. Mm-hmm. Nylons. So anyway, so he continued on live, and she continued to go back and forth with him. But what I saw from her is that she pretty much was over whatever the relationship she thought the relationship could be. I don't know when she got over it, but she argued, and it seemed like it was more so for the sake of the child than it was, for anything else. I mean, nobody likes getting divorced. That gets complicated. So I guess her caveat was either we do it this way or we do it that way. And it's really, I'm not open to any other discussion. 17 times. There's no more sorries you can say to me, and that's it. Okay. But I'm trying to figure out, and I'm not trying to really figure out, I'm just talking, right? What in the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10, 11, 12, and then some made you not come to this conclusion sooner, right? So I'm asking collective because I don't resonate with that. So, I struggle with that type of forgiveness. And maybe it's just that I got stronger boundaries sometimes. I don't know. But what would make you, and I think what I'm saying to you is not that because you have to answer to me. You don't have to answer to me. I want y'all to think about what would make you listen to somebody who is committed to lying to you, disrespecting you, cheating on you, maybe hurting you in some way, and all they have is "I'm sorry." I'm going to change or I'm going to do something different. I don't know, but it's never changing. They don't change. They just say sorry. And if you accept it, that's like permission to do it again. So just ask yourself, well, why would I keep believing the person that keeps doing that to me? What the heck is administrative PTSD? I never heard of that. I want to know about that. You know, I'll be learning new stuff from y'all all the time. So, what is administrative PTSD? Yeah, so this person has an obsession. Whoever this person that's abusing them, that's in conflict, is obsessed, really, and they're obsessed with this person. They're trying to hold them down. They're trying to hold them back from whatever it is that this person is trying to manifest. They know that this person is unhappy with them, and they're doing everything in their power to manipulate this person. Sheesh, you right about that. But like I give the best apology definitely is change behavior. But I'm stuck on the I guess what would if you haven't had a chance to change your behavior, why would the person believe them? Again and again and again and again. And almost like in some relationships, depending on the relationship, they never stop believing them. You know what I mean? Like at some point in time, the dynamic, it's like, okay, you can love the person, but you don't necessarily need to believe them. Believe that they could be better. Maybe you don't lose hope for them, but to believe what they say out their mouth versus what they do is a whole different thing. You know what I'm saying? Tell me more. Sweetheart. Yeah, this is who this person is trying to manifest, and partially who the priest is trying to give them advice on. They want to manifest a sweetheart. The sweetheart in this deck represents the Queen of Cups. So somebody's trying to manifest love over this obsessive individual. For me, that's giving Empress in reverse vibes. All right, tell me more. Fear of the unknown. Yeah, fear of the unknown does scare people into making change. You know what? Here's another thing I feel. So we're getting ready to go into, is it Pluto and retrograde? No, I'm sorry. Aquarius and Pluto. There's some type of sextile or trine. You gotta look it up. But on the 17th, I think through the 18th, there is a planetary alignment that hasn't been like this since 240 years ago, I want to say. It's something. And there was the Haitian Revolution, I think, occurred then. So there was some significant revolutionary changes at that time. I just feel like just like there will be planetary shifts, there's national, no, international, national, and community shifts. There are shifts in relationships where things cannot go back to the way they were, and there will be conflict, like the conflict card says, because the person, I feel like more and more people are going to be in conflict with themselves for allowing and accepting behavior that's not beneficial to them. Divination. Yeah, I feel even more people will be going toward divination because they need a little bit more than their intuition. And I get it. I mean, as a reader, I would divine for myself, but at the same time, I don't necessarily trust my own judgment on everything for me because I overthink it. It's not because I didn't read what that card said. It's because I know all the possibilities that card could mean. And my first gut is the right one, right? But then I overthink it. Maybe it's the Geminis in me. But most readers I know, we don't like to read ourselves because we know of the infinite possibilities that things could present. So sometimes you got to go to a priest. And I don't mean a priest of tarot or a priest of, any particular religion. You might have to just go to someone with that ordained type knowledge, that kind of esoteric information that even you possess, but somebody else that's going to give you a fresh perspective. And I feel like somebody is either divining over this situation to get out of it, or it could be the karmic, because this is definitely a karmic who's obsessed to keep somebody in bondage so so they can continue to abuse them. Somebody is divining, trying to get information about this person, where they want to go, what they want to do, why they want to leave them. Because again, we got obsession. Oh my gosh. And they're obsessed with keeping somebody stuck. So you got obsession and bondage. They are obsessed with keeping somebody stuck, y'all. Tell me more. Did that fall onto the ground? Oh no. So we got, this person is trying to get in alignment. This person is trying to get in alignment with themselves, along with the person, the soulmate that they're interested in, or they want to reconnect with. I'm not sure, but I feel like somebody's trying to get in alignment with themselves so they can get in alignment with someone else, right? So the sweetheart could be a new person, or a previous person, meaning you could be on somebody else's mind that you haven't engaged with, and they need to come out of their situation. Or this could be a previous person. You take it how it resonates. You know what I'm saying? If it don't resonate, you know. But I do feel like this is somebody trying to manifest you as their sweetheart. And they're trying to line their chakras up right now. This is somebody trying to get their head and their heart and their grounding all aligned. Because I feel like this person is kind of like scattered energy. Somebody who... And then you would be scattered if you're abused and bondage, and you can't think for yourself because somebody's lying to you. You can't, you know what I'm saying, make good sound decisions because somebody is playing with your free will, trying to keep you stuck and trapped. Oh, I see Koya. I hope I said that right. And let me see. House. Yeah. So wherever this person is, or whomever they're with, that abusive person, it's in the house. You know what I mean? It's behind closed doors. It's not. So this is not a work environment. This is home. This is home life. So home life could mean romantic, and it could also mean family, or roommates of some nature. But it's within a home structure. It's where they live. It's conflict in this house. Wow. 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 I mean, this, not what I expected. I was thinking something else, but this is not what Spirit wanted me. Well, how can I put this? So I was having downloads about listening to liars, right? My mind kept saying, well, maybe it's just about a cheater because I'm getting that kind of information too. But this is about somebody who is just straight abusive. Now, are they a cheater? Possibly. Cheaters are liars, right? But this is somebody who likes to inflict emotional pain on somebody. So this could be the dynamics of parent-child, or siblings going at it, or auntie and uncle causing problems. And one of the stories I listened to earlier today, I was listening to this girl who does scary videos, and I kind of love her stories, right? So then she talked about like an energy vampire friend, and how the story she told me, like she was just talking to me, that she told on her channel, was about this girlfriend of her boy best friend. How this person was from an island, and how they were abused as a child because the family wanted to sacrifice her for a boy child. They didn't want her. And every attempt on her life by her family was unsuccessful. So eventually they stopped trying and they just let her exist. So she was basically saying, this woman sharing her story and was sharing her emotional pain and the abuse that she faced as a child. She was unloved and unwanted in every space that she was in. Even, and she wasn't the most attractive person, she said. So a lot of people just did not like her. She said she got to know her, and I guess she experienced her pain by listening to her. I call that, well, I've heard that that's called vicarious trauma. I've been through it, so I understand what that is. But she said she got to see a side of her that a lot of people don't get to see, and because they share space together at some point. And so she felt for the girl, and she really liked her. But turns out that that person in particular was a emotional vampire, but by energetic vampire. That's the best way I could put it. An energetic vampire. Anytime she was around this woman who had been through this abuse and this emotional pain, her life was being sucked dry. Okay? Like sucked dry. So, yeah, so her life was being sucked dry. And every time she was in this girl's house, the girl was losing jobs and opportunities and things like that. So, what I came on here thinking I'm going to tell you all about, how, we talk about birds of a feather flocking together and all of that. But this is more, Spirit got me changing the trajectory of where this is going because somebody is being abused in their home. And there's a lot of emotional pain associated with this abuse. I mean, in the abuse, of course, but this is more on it. This is somebody playing with somebody's feelings, and they like that this person is stuck with them, and they don't want to see that in. This is somebody who, you know, and the lying thing is coming up because this person will tell a lie to this person to watch them suffer and struggle through the lie, or watch them, or sometimes they put a battery up their back, get them to go based on a lie. Like so and so was messing with me the other day, and I couldn't believe they accosted me and said X, Y, and Z. None of that happened. But she would tell this person who she's gotten in bondage and emotional pain, and that puts a battery up their back. They feel like they got to defend her now, okay? Or this feminine energy, because I'm picking up feminine energy, playing damsel in distress, and causing this person to pick up and go and do whatever she asks, even though she's lying. And then what happens is they get into conflict with other people about this feminine energy, only to find out she lied, but not before the conflict. So somebody's in a situation where they are being played with mentally and emotionally, and somebody is enjoying it, but they can tell that there's somebody else they're interested in, which is more than likely you, collective, male or female, don't matter. They know that there's a competitive element here because their focus, or maybe what they're doing, is not holding this person. Like this person is probably acting different in a way that they never used to act before. You know what I'm saying? Like, so sometimes, when a person is inspired by somebody else, then the mental conflict and the abuse is less effective because now, they I've seen a child do this where I saw the parent verbally assaulting the child. Now, I didn't intervene because at first the assault came out of nowhere and I didn't even understand what was even happening. Like, why was you yelling at them? And so it wasn't that bad, but it was enough to make me say, wait. Now I gotta pay attention because I don't understand. What did he do? What did I miss? That you yelling at him like that, right? And then it was a father yelling at a child, at his son. And then all of a sudden, the stoicness of the boy not responding to the father's ire, it just stopped him in his tracks, and he's all of a sudden he was apologetic. And I'm like, what just happened here? Like, I didn't understand. I really didn't get it. And it's that kind of stuff where I feel like somebody's feeling, maybe the child was stoic. I don't know if he's always stoic, but maybe he was stoic because we were present and he wasn't so worried about whatever the next thing that could come. I don't know. All I know is he didn't respond, and it made the parent kind of freak out, like, you know what, I'm sorry. All of a sudden, apologies. And I'm like, okay, all right. And I just feel like maybe um, whoever this person is, and I feel like they're masculine, um, having you in their life may make them less affected by the abuse, but still affected nonetheless, because in their home they have conflict. So you can't really get well in an environment that make you sick. And like the moral to the story with the lady who had the friend that was previously abused as a child, anytime she was around that person, her life went to crap. And once she had made the decision to not cycle back with her, because she realized that chick was also manipulative, probably learned that from her parents. Once she decided, you know what, I'm not dealing with them people no more. The boyfriend, the boy best friend, and her, I'm done with both of them. The moment she shut that down, all of a sudden she had a breakthrough of opportunities, got a job that she loved and made a lot of money at. She got a roommate to help her with her bills. She was actually able to save money, and she had been struggling for the whole past year. And that same person was promising to help her, never did. And everything in her life started to flourish the moment she shut that down. It's like, I'm done. I'm not entertaining these people anymore. I'm not dealing with them anymore. So there's somebody here who's in emotional pain. They are abused. There's conflict in their house. There's all kinds of fights, arguments, beef, whatever you want to call it. And because, what's up, Ralph? And because they, oh man, that threw me off looking at that. Um, and because I'm gonna go back to her, because she decided this wasn't for her anymore. The floodgates open. Now, uh, I know when things are aligned, right? So I had saw this tweet and the response to the tweet, and I tweeted that. No, I'm sorry, I posted that on here a day ago, literally yesterday. And when I reread it, it is in alignment with what I'm saying to you, what the message from Spirit is. You have to make up your mind, whomever you are, to shut down the liars, the cheaters, those that would disrespect you, the ones that you're in conflict with. You have to make up your mind so that the universe can assist you and break doors open. But until you make up your mind and take a step, so part of her step was to block them and not entertain them anymore. That was a step. She didn't have to move because she had her own place. But the thing is, not let them spin the block with her anymore to drag her down. And once she let them go, her opportunities flourished. She had also had and she realized what the pattern was, because in this year and a half time, when this person was in and out of her life, every time they came around, everything she was trying to do herself shut down. It just like immediately, like it was as if Spirit didn't want that other person to benefit from her blessings. So every time that other person came around, Spirit will shut her blessings down. Shut them down like a tap. Just turn it off. No more flow. She couldn't turn it back on no matter how much she struggled. The moment they had a break in the relationship, those all of a sudden the taps start running again. And every time she made the decision to let that person go, the blessings got bigger, but they also got shut down even harder every time she reopened the door. You get what I'm saying? So, whoever this applies to, you have a situation with someone that you're not supposed to be in connection with. You're supposed to have left this person a long time ago, but you keep stopping yourself. You keep trying to believe something that they say to you. You keep trying to agree with them in some way. You keep finding a reason to listen to what they say, or be around them in any way. And every time you do that, this person levels up and you level down. But then when you believe in yourself more and you shut down whatever they got going on and not focus on them, all of a sudden your blessings come back with a bang. So whatever you're doing or wanting to do, you can do, but you will not be able to do it in conflict with somebody in this house, right? Once you're able to get out of that house sufficiently, whatever that house is, now this is you or your person, whenever they get out of that house, they will be able to flourish, but not until they decide to make that happen. Because Spirit is not going to bless you in a situation with negative people that's going to drain you. Every time you think you got something going on, Spirit going to be like, all right, let me snatch that back from you before they can borrow it, steal it, you know what I'm saying, or waste it. And this person, whoever this person is going through this emotional pain and abuse, they need to go seek help. That's why the priest is here. That's why divination is here. They really need to seek help. So they might seek a reading. They may seek spiritual counseling. But it's something about getting more insight to their problems and then taking the actual advice. It's okay to listen to somebody tell you what you need to do, but if you don't actually take a step toward what they say, what is you wasting their time and your time, right? And the person may not feel like you wasted anything because, okay, you might pay for a service or you might consult with them. It don't matter. Like they do their job, but you waste your own time listening to advice that you don't plan on taking. And then you end up in a situation where you are still going through the initial problem because you didn't change anything, you didn't try anything, you didn't do anything. So this is somebody who's more than likely, because this is a likely outcome, conflict in house. So somebody's going to continue to have conflict in their house if they don't take another step. All right, let's do some clarification. Hey, Monica, you're not late. I'm just early, and I'm doing a collective before the live donation readings. More Spirit. Oh, look at that. All that's hidden will be revealed. To clarify, the priest and divination. So somebody might be trying to get answers through divination. They trying to understand and unpack a situation based on, you know what I'm saying? They might even have their own deck of cards and reading it. Sometimes you have your own deck of cards, and I don't care if you feel like you're not a good reader for yourself, like a lot of us feel. You know just about what you need to know. Like, them cards don't lie. Okay, people will tell you that they do, but if you sat there and you just looked at it, and you could try to look at it a billion other ways, sometimes the situation is so clear, like these abuse and emotional pain. Sometimes we want to make it be what it ain't. This is what it is. Tell me more. Somebody is really obsessed with keeping somebody back from their dreams, their goals, from their own divinity, from their Too many cards. Okay. I'm not taking all that. Let me shuffle some more. Selena Jessup. Those cards are from another reader and was gifted to me, but his name is Intuitive Kev. That's a deck he created. So it's a, what he call it, the Kipperish deck. Ooh, uh-oh. Almost dropped this one. So, oh wow. This is up the creek with wait a minute. Up the creek without a paddle. It's in reverse. So somebody's really not stuck in this a difficult situation with no way of getting out. This person is not stuck anymore. Maybe their mind is not stuck. Maybe hi Big Umi. Um Maybe their mind is not stuck anymore. Somebody's now more clear about their situation. Maybe they're having an awakening or a better understanding of, oh, Spirit said once all the secrets start coming out, they start to realize, okay, okay. Here's one of the deals I'm getting. You know, there's these bullies in our life that we think um we inflate who they are, right? Because they may be big and tough or smart, or they might have money or whatever. We inflate their ego based on their bravado, based on how they come off and their pride, right? We think they bigger than us. We put them on a pedestal or whatever. But sometimes when you uncover a person's secrets and you realize they really not as big as I thought. And that actually is one of the things the girl said. She said, I thought this girl had money. I thought this girl was bigger than what she was, and she wasn't. She didn't have half of what I thought she had. But she was so convinced this chick was successful. You know what I'm saying? And with um basically when things get revealed, you start to really see people for who they are. You start to realize, oh, this person, they ain't as tough as I thought they were. They're punk. You know what I'm saying? Or they don't really have what they claim they have. All that's coming out. Their intentions are coming out. If they held this person back with lies, all of the truth is coming back. Everything that, if they spun a false narrative about you or about other circumstances to hold this person back, oh, you don't want to go there because they don't da 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 da, or you don't want to go there because you won't ever be able to do blah blah blah, like something like that. This person put some seeds in this person's mind and made them feel stuck, but Spirit said they are not stuck like they were. Yeah, we take them way more seriously, put them high on that pedestal, you know what I'm saying? And then next thing you know, we really up there looking at the big bad wolf and it's a daggone cub. And if we had just called a spade what it is, we wouldn't even have the issue, because we need to stop believing the lie, the grandiose of the person, the future faking, and all the drama and the trappings that come with that. Tell me more. Yes. So this is what somebody's trying to manifest, is their love offer to the sweetheart, to the Queen of Cups. They want to come in. I feel like they're trying to come in like a Knight of Cups kind of energy. So, collective, I'm not against forgiveness, okay? But I will say forgiveness is a very personal journey. So if this is your person who maybe is the one that has experienced all this trauma and abuse, and they try to come in and make an offer to you, and they have somehow, they're one of those hurt people situations with you, you really got to assess the situation as if it's even something you can entertain, because this is not a dirty offer, okay? This person does have love. They're working on their confidence, their strength. um they want harmony. They are very attracted to you, so this is not a dirty offer, but they got some stuff that they got to work on before that you could even accept this offer, or they can even make the offer. So this would be a genuine offer. This would not be, you know, I feel like their person that's keeping them in bondage, more than likely is trying to hold them down with a fishy offer or something, something that don't smell right. But I don't feel like this person wants to deal with that anymore. I mean, I would hope not, right? Anymore. Yep. Look at that. What I've been talking about the whole beginning of this reading. Cheater. I don't know why Peter Pumpkin Eater comes to mind, but whatever. Somebody was a cheater. That's the challenge and the lesson is to overcome somebody's cheating ways. And I just feel like the person going through the emotional pain. So if this is not you, meaning you're not in pain, then this is your person having experienced this. Maybe it could be karma for them. Um, I mean, simply it is karma because it's a lesson. But if they weren't the ones doing the cheating, they have some decisions to make. Perhaps you met them while they were still with somebody they need to separate from. Well, this person now has to um, face reality. Like they have to take off the rose-colored glasses. They can't have what they want with somebody who is going to be committed to doing them dirty and cheating on them, right? Somebody that's committed to being in conflict with them in the house. Tell me more. Carmen, what you saying that you keep retracting? Yes. So this came upside down, almost turned it right side up. Fishy offer. This person in your person's life is deceptive, suspicious, misleading, dubious, fraudulent, insincere, and worthless. But that is what they're about. And I feel like maybe Spirit wanted me to cross this, or because I didn't get a chance to turn it right side up. But I feel like this is somebody now coming out of acceptance, like no longer accepting a fishy offer, more of an awakening of to what this person is giving them with all this conflict in this house. Bottom of the deck. Yeah, and this person, because of the abuse and emotional pain, they are lost on their journey. Damn. Mm, mm, mm. You got wow. This is a lot. Whoever this is, you or your person, whoever this is, they do need some help. Um, there may be some cognitive dissonance with all the truth that's being revealed. No, and I don't blame you. I could not see dealing with a cheater like the example I gave you 17 times. I don't, the first time, a lot of times what cheaters will do, the first time when they lied, they probably put it on y'all was arguing and they felt this kind of way and they were, you know, they didn't mean it and all that stuff, right? So we tend to forgive people the first time. We definitely do. And sometimes the second time. But when you got somebody in your life that's real chronic with it, you have to enact boundaries. You have to build your self-confidence enough to say enough is enough. Right? Like how many times can you take that from somebody? Now, I don't know when the wife said she started seeing somebody else because she could have been checked out. It was clear that as far as it being a relationship in that video I was telling y'all I saw, she checked out. That they weren't going to get that off on her anymore. She was over it. She just let it be known finally. I think she wasn't taking the route of running. She was more or less like, yeah, we done, but let me show you how we done. And they didn't like that. Mm-hmm. Wow. All right, so let me do one more run and we done. Oh no, you know what? I got a new deck I haven't used on live yet. Let's use this. The Akashic Records. No, Akashic Truth Oracle deck, not Akashic Records. Akashic Records. Wait a minute. Now it says records here. Records Oracle deck. I don't know. See here on the back of the card it says Akashic Records Oracle cards. I'm not sure who makes it. Can't tell you where to get it. Other than I believe it's on Amazon. There's no author on this thing. I think it comes out of China. Don't get me the line. Alright. Let's see what the Akashic Records Oracle says about this. Spirit, give me a message. Protect. Says you're being protected. No, I'm sorry. Let me fix that. Let me read it right. You're being asked to protect yourself and your energy. It's okay to want to give to others, which you do effortlessly. It's important, though, that you set healthy boundaries with your energy before doing so. Now is the time to get some protection in place. What did I say, y'all? This is what somebody needs. Whoever's being abused needs to set protections in place. Whether that be you, whether that be your person, somebody. See, and I do need to clarify sometimes when I'm reading, because if your person was a cheater, this not necessarily your reading. This is more than less, this is somebody experiencing this and you know them. You may not be with them. They may want to be with you. They may be a past person, but I feel like this is not necessarily somebody you wouldn't talk to again. I feel like somebody is suffering some abuse in a home. This is really what this is about, not your cheater, okay? This is somebody being played. This might be somebody you care about or you're about to meet that is being played where they are, and they need to stop being played. And the only way they can stop being played is to stop allowing it. Tell me more. Says pay attention. You're being asked to pay extra close attention to the signs you're being given, both the subtle ones and the ones that can't be missed. Again, no more delusional, y'all. No more delulu. Okay? These signs will help you see the best move forward in order to live your best life. And this is what somebody's trying to do with the fact that they are praying for manifestation, praying for downloads, praying for understanding. Somebody, Spirit said you got to pay attention. You cannot shuffle that to the back and act like you didn't see what you saw. You know, your person is enthralled in their phone and they can't even have a conversation with you. Or they do certain things with the phone to make sure you don't see it for some reason. Or they spend extra time out of the house and they're not at work, or they claim they're at work, but then you realize they're not. Like, you can't unsee what you see, right? I might be talking to you like you going through this. You may or may not. All I'm saying is you can't miss the signs because you choose not to. It doesn't make sense anymore. Strategy and planning. Yes, remember at the beginning of the reading, I was saying that somebody needs to save their money quietly and move on. You know, if you're in a position where you don't feel so financially obligated or stuck, or everything's not in your name, it's time to go. And even if it is in your name, figure out how you can fix that later. But if you're being abused, you got to move on. And it says strategy and planning. Your actions have taken you to a new phase in your spiritual evolution. Now is the time to plan and strategize for the highest possible outcome. It's time to, no more playing checkers. It's time to play chess. Be strategic with your life. You know, what's your purpose? What's your goals? What's your next step? Don't allow your energy to be scattered. Get focused. Tell me more. Soul's whisper. Your soul is whispering its deepest desires and truth to you. In the quiet moments, listen closely, is guiding you toward your authentic path. I just said, what's your purpose? I just said that. What's your purpose? Where are you going? That's what you need to focus on. Not what this person is doing to you anymore. Plan your escape and focus on the highest outcome. Picture that shit so you can manifest it. Don't be sitting and waiting for something to happen. You got to go take action. Even if it's subtle, even if it's hidden. Just align yourself with what you want and release what you don't want. Patience. You're being asked to practice patience right now. It's not easy to do this, but you're strong, and there's a reason why things aren't aligning in the way you want to at this moment. Have patience. It will eventually work out. I'm just saying. First of all, what did I just say? You need to get in alignment with yourself, right? And you have to strategize. You have to plan. But all that requires patience. You can't just recklessly break free all the time. I mean, we want to sometimes. We just want to be like, no, I'm done. I ain't doing this no more. F it, right? But a lot of times, planning, you might want to plan what city. You might have to call somebody and say, listen, I understand there's some opportunities in your city and I'm applying for some jobs. Can I come stay with you for a little while, cousin or whoever? And then that person, you take that leap of faith and you start making those moves. It might look suddenly to the person that you're leaving behind, the person that wants to keep you in bondage, but it doesn't have to stay like that. It doesn't have. You don't have to live that life. You can plot and plan your way up out of that life. What's the bottom of the deck? Jump in. Wow. You're being asked to take a chance and give whatever you're questioning a try. The stars will never align in just the right way. Sometimes you have to take that leap anyway. This is that time. Spirit couldn't have given more confirmation or a better message. Okay? Because you got to take a chance. You cannot claim something, stay in bondage with it, and say you want better. It doesn't work like that. If you want better, you have to do better. You have to take a step. You have to plan. You have to network, communicate. You have to be safe with it. You have to be private with it. You have to have boundaries. You have to work toward it. It doesn't just come. And you got to be careful not to scatter your energy. Scatter energy is like, all right, I'm going to start this real quick, and then I'm going to start this over here, and then you leave a whole bunch of undone things when you scatter your energy. Trying to hope that one thing picks up, but then you don't have patience for that because you're not focused on it. You're not working to just that. Well, what I'm getting with abuse, and somebody wants you to be scattered because then you can't be successful at anything, right? You too busy all over the place. That's kind of how a young lady was describing her life. She was scattered, trying to get a job, but didn't really want a job. Wanted to be a social media influencer, and she wanted to sell her social media services, but then couldn't even maintain her own. You know what I'm saying? She needed money, so job was necessary, but then couldn't find a job she liked. There's being pulled by this person, come to this party, come promote here, but yet wasn't picking up any clients. She was trying to throw her darts at any target she could to see if she would strike, and it wasn't working out. Until she decided, you know what? I'm going to get these distractions out of my life. Because she said she had goals. She had dreams. And she kept unpacking it with this energetic vampire. And she's like, I don't know why everything I'm trying to work on is not working. The moment she released herself from them people, all the things she said she wanted started to appear. So, take it how it resonate, y'all. If it don't resonate, I get it. Don't take it. Don't forget, if this is your first time, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Would love to have you as a part of the Clarity Empress Star Seeds. Appreciate y'all for coming and tuning in and listening to the reading. If it resonates with you, I hope that this is the advice that you can take that will benefit your life. This is not to make people feel bad about what they have experienced in life. This is hopefully advice that you can use to pull yourself out of that dark space, to see the light, to grow, to be beneficial in every area of your life. That's what the purpose of my readings are. So I hope that that resonates with you. um, I want to thank y'all again, and then I'm gonna end this live so we can start a fresh new live donation reading, starting with Tuesday, okay? Because I don't want to. This is long, and I don't want to have her or anybody trying to sift through 60 something minutes to get to their lives. Sometimes the collective does go long, so I don't want to do that. All right. So give me like 5 minutes, shut this down, find my thumbnail, and then, light up the next one. And I'm going to put my microphone on so I can noise cancel while I do it. All right, y'all. I'm ending. Peace. I got your question. All right, later. No, we still doing readings, Ralph.